Hello everybody, get ready to do 4.3 of Geometry 1 Math. Part 1, you want part 2, part 3, you need to email me for those, as well as all this other stuff here. Email me. 4.3 Isosceles and Equilateral Triangles, part 1. We have a 36-point skill sheet and no points on our notebook taking. Students, here is today's bell work. Compare the two numbers, write these signs in between them, and then comparing numbers again, do this. I'd say 3 minutes for your students. Okay, welcome back. The answer for number 1 is there, 1015 less than 1051, and then 8.09 less than 8.1. The congruent sides of an isosceles triangle are called legs. Here, they're equal to each other, isosceles triangle. The other side is called the base. Here's your base here. And the two angles at the base of the triangle are called base here. Theorem 4.3. If two sides of a triangle are congruent, then the angles opposite them are congruent. So here's our congruent sides. So these angles here would be congruent. So if line AB is congruent to AC, then angle C is congruent to angle B. These two angles here would be congruent. Example 1, use the base angles theorem. Find the measure of angle L. So here's angle L here. From the angle L is a base angle of an isosceles. From the base angles theorem, angle L equals angle N. So angle L is here. This would be angle N over here. So the answer is 52 degrees because this is 52 degrees here. Use isosceles triangle theorems for first guided practice. Students, this is you. So I would do these now. Teachers, wait for your students, and then let's go ahead now with our solutions here. 4a, x equals 68 because of the angles, base angles theorem. This would be 68 degrees here. Both these sides here are equal. And then x equals 45 here, 45 here. Both these sides are equal. This is a 90, and then these sides are equal. So this angle would make this length here, this angle would make this length here. X equals 45 by the triangle sum theorem and the base theorem. Okay, theorem 4.4. If two angles of a triangle are congruent, then the sides opposite them are congruent. So these angles here are congruent, so that means that these sides here would be congruent as well. So if angle B is congruent to angle C, then line AC is congruent to line AB, or the side lengths here would be congruent. Use the converse of the base angles theorem. So find the value of x. X is here, x plus 3. So what do we have here? By the converse of the base angles theorem, these angles here are the same. The legs have the same length, so this must be equal to that, yes, because of our angles here. DE equals a DF, so DE here would equal DF here. So because of that, x plus 3 would equal 12, and then x would equal 9, so x here would equal 9. The answer to the value of x would be 9 here. Okay, into our guided practice, using isosceles triangle theorems, find the value of y. We have our y degrees here. Our angles are equal. Students, this is yours here. Equal angles here, so you should know what that means. Teachers, wait for your students, and then go ahead and let's see our solutions here. Y equals 50 in this case, 50 degrees, then y equals 9 here in this situation too, using the isosceles triangle theorems. And that was lesson 4.3 part 1. Part 2, part 3 is available here. Thank you very much.